Can you please state your name?
My name is John Kaminski.
Please tell me about yourself.
To start off, I'm a hardworking person, and when given a specific task to complete, I always give it my best to finish what I need to do. And I'm a motivated person, so whenever I need to complete something, I have the motivation no matter how tough it may be. I'll always complete it when it needs to be done. I'm always willing to help others, so even when I need to finish my work, if someone else needs help, I'll be willing to help them. And I'll always offer it just in case if they do need it and they didn't say anything yet. I'm a team player, so when it comes to working in groups, I always contribute what I have to do, and then, as I said before, I'll help others when they need it or if they ask. And lastly, I'm good with conflict resolution. So if there's ever a problem that arises within a group or just individually, I'll be able to figure it out by myself or with the help of others throughout the job that we have to complete.
Excellent. Now, can you please give me an important accomplishment in your life?
Probably my biggest accomplishment in life was getting into college, because that's where the road to success starts for me, to get the job that I would like to have later on in life so I can have a successful career. Grades were always important for me because that was the main thing that I felt that was going to get me into college. So even if the assignments or the tests or whatever were tough, I would always do my best to get the best grades that I could. I'll try all the way until the end with my work. So even if there's distractions or whatever, I'll keep going until the end no matter how hard the assignment was. And it carried over into college. So as I finished high school, I finished off strong, and it carried over into college. Of course, there's a lot of fun that goes on in college, but work is a priority for me to get good grades, of course, in college.
Awesome. Now, can you please tell me what you learned in human resource management class?
The thing that sticks out to me the most, I can relate back to the Wall Street Journal that had to do with Yahoo's CEO, Marissa Mayer, when she was brought in to change that company, because we all know that Yahoo has had many problems in the past with trying to excel. And she's working with the organization and the culture just so she can change the culture so it's an overall better company for everyone and for her employees and the public. And that's basically it. That's the most important thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So could you please tell me your name?
My name is David Ortiz.
It's nice to meet you, David Ortiz. To start off, could you tell me a little about yourself?
When characterizing myself, I'd like to say that I use different characteristics of transformational leadership. To start with, when working with others, whether in a group or within a big organization, I use individualized consideration when working with others. I use it for their best interest for me to get to know them and understand them better as a person and as a worker, to help us communicate better and get to our ultimate goal at the end. I also use inspirational motivation when working with a group or with other coworkers by like driving home the picture, the goal that we want to achieve. The ultimate goal is to make sure that we stay on task throughout the entire process. I would also say that I use servant leadership because I always put my team ahead of me first. I will do whatever it takes to make sure my team gets our goal done, our accomplishments done, and I will put my teammates before me first, and I will do whatever it takes to achieve our goal.
Very good. Could you tell me what your biggest accomplishment in life is?
For me, my biggest accomplishment was going to college and getting accepted to every college that I applied to. I know for me and my immediate family, my dad was the only one to go to college, and he couldn't finish when he went. He had money issues. His parents, my grandparents, had money constraints, and he couldn't finish his degree, so he's had to work his way up to where he is now. My mother, same thing with her. She couldn't go to college because of money constraints. I have I have the ability and I've been given the opportunity to go to college to start off my career here, and this is my biggest accomplishment for me.
Very good. And lastly, tell me something that you learned in our human resource management class.
In human resources management, I learned about the varieties of powers that leaders have, such as legitimate power and empowerment. For example, with empowerment, that's when the leaders give all the power to the employees, they entrust them to make the right decisions, and they leave the employees fully and completely responsible for the decisions that they make, the actions that they have, and the entire project as a whole. I also learned about the varieties of cultures within an organization, such as clan culture, which is more internally focused and flexible. We learned about balanced cultures, which is more put together. And lastly, I learned about the differences between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, with intrinsic motivation being motivation where there's an internal reward personally for you, while extrinsic motivation is more about the physical rewards and the external factors that can happen when accomplishing something.
All right, well, very good. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.